Hello, welcome back. I am in another country. I'm no longer in Brighton. I am in Portugal, in Porto, and I thought it'd be fun to show you the stuff that I packed for this 1 week trip away. Before I get into the stuff that I've packed, I just want to let you guys know that we do have a vlogging channel and we're going to be vlogging the whole trip over there, so make sure you're subscribed. I'll leave a link up here and down below if you want to see what we're up to this trip. Then definitely go check the vlog channel out because that's where all the fun travel vlogs will be. So because I know this video will be really long if I film my toiletries and makeup and stuff, I'm going to be filming that in a separate video that will go up tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, it is coming, and let's get into all the other stuff. Right, so I always like to wear things that I don't necessarily want to pack that are a bit bigger because you never know the temperature, and I'm the sort of person who gets really cold really easily. I always wear a hoodie and some sort of jacket. So I have this hoodie, which I don't even know where this is from. I think this is a second-hand hoodie. And then this vintage Levi's jacket, which I actually got the other day just before this trip because I needed a jacket. And I wore those over my Girlfriend Collective legging and sports bra set because they are just so comfortable. If you didn't know, they're a sustainable activewear brand and I love their stuff. I also have a 10% discount code if you want to check them out. Highly recommend their stuff. It's meant for, you know, working out, but I love it and I wear it so much when I'm just lounging around because it's so comfortable. And then I just wore a simple vest and these new shoes as well. I feel like I have a lot of new things in this video, but I got these trainers from a brand called Veja and they do a vegan line of shoes. Their stuff is also all fair trade, organic cotton, and I've been after a pair of white shoes, white trainers for a while because I only actually own one other pair of trainers, which I'll show you in a second. And yeah, they were amazing, really comfortable, kind of like plimsolls. So that's the clothes that I wore. And I wanted to show you my handbag and what I carry in my handbag because most airlines, they allow you to have a carry-on luggage, which we did. We didn't check our luggage, we just had carry-on. And also they allow you to have a handbag to accompany it with all of your essentials. So this just makes your life easier so you don't have to like constantly be going in your carry-on for your passport or for your wallet. And this is a bag from a brand called JW Pay who make vegan leather bags. I have a backpack from them and this is their crossbody, I don't know what it is, but I'll link everything down below. And this is a great bag because it just has so much space. Even though it's a small little handbag, it holds a lot. So in here I had all my essentials. I have my G7X camera, which is a kind of like a really handy camera to take if you're vlogging because my job is YouTube, so I have a lot of camera stuff. I also have my wallet, a pair of headphones, my house keys, some hair ties because I have a lot of hair. Also, I took some of these tablets which help you kind of stay calm when you're flying because I hate flying. And also some paracetamol and ibuprofen. I always take those when I'm traveling just in case I get ill. And also our passports and a reusable charger. Highly recommend these portable charger things, power banks, whatever they're called, because it's so handy when you're out and about all day long and your battery runs low. And then also I have 2 pens because I brought my notebook with me. On top of this handbag, I also always bring a water bottle, which I have here. I just shoved this in the front of my main backpack, which I'll show you in a second. And I also always bring a bag of food. So I use this like reusable tote bag. I brought 2 of these with me, so when we're here, we can use these for shopping and not use any plastic bags, which I definitely recommend you do. They never ever care on flights about you having food in a separate bag. I've never had that issue. They kind of presume that you've brought it in customs or at the airport and it's just your kind of food for the flight. I always pack snacks in an extra bag and no one's ever tried to take it off of me. So I want to show you the bag that I took and that I travel with mostly. It's the Osprey Fairpoint 40. So it's a 40-litre backpack. I love this. I took this traveling around Southeast Asia and to Canada last year, and it has a lot of space. It's Really, really good. And here's my laptop carrier. And it just is really comfortable and it carries so much stuff. So if you're after a backpack for traveling, I definitely recommend this. We also bought this Fjällräven Kanken backpack that I actually managed to snag secondhand. I don't know how I did that, and because I was traveling with my boyfriend, he carried this backpack along with he has the same bag as me, another Osprey Fairpoint one. He carried this with all of our electric stuff, so all of our laptops, headphones, camera bits, and that again, they don't care about that. That just counts as like a handbag. Just checked like the size restraints, but this bag fit into the size restraints of what our airline classified as a handbag. And it's just useful to have all your electronics in one place so you have it on you and you know it's safe. And then while we're here, we'll use this backpack day to day to carry around all of our stuff with us. So I'm going to show you the electrical things that we brought with us and all our gadgets. We did bring some universal plugs with us because we are traveling in Europe and we're from the UK, but those are being used, they're being plugged in right now. First and foremost, I brought my MacBook because my job is YouTube and I need to do work while I'm here and upload videos, so this is a must. I also brought my headphones. These are Bluetooth headphones. I do have a cable for them as well, but I always wear these around my neck so that I can just kind of save space and I can just listen to music when I'm traveling. And then this is my laptop charger. I also have my hard drive. This is a LaCie hard drive, which is an amazing hard drive because it's very like, I don't know what you call it, very hard. What's the word am I looking for? It's just very shock-proof and strong, it's reliable, and that's why I got it. It's one of the ones that is well reviewed as being pretty sturdy, but I also do have this case for it because I don't trust the hard drives because I've had so many hard drives break in the past, so I got this case for it on Amazon. I will link it below. And in here I have my memory cards and cables and memory card reader, all that type of stuff. We also bought this little portable Bluetooth speakers because I love listening to music, and whenever I go traveling and I don't bring one of these, I miss it because I use it so much at home, and we are traveling with other people, so we figured it'd be quite nice to have in the house that we're staying in. We also bought our camera and this camera bag. I am filming currently right now on our camera. It's a ATD with a 18 to 135mm lens. We also brought our wide angle lens. And then in here, I have our chargers for both the G7X and this camera, and then that's it. I also have brought a tripod, which is a Joby tripod, which I'm using to film right now. And I think that's everything electrical apart from my phone charger and my toothbrush, but I was gonna put my toothbrush in the toiletry section. So I figured next I would get into my clothes because this is gonna be the thing that probably takes the longest. I will try my hardest not to blab too much. But I have this packing cube. I got this set last year before we went to Asia, and they are so handy because it just makes everything a lot more organized in your bag. Came in a set with I think 3 or 4 different packing cubes and then 2 laundry bags. So yeah, really handy. So originally when I packed this packing cube, it was only half full, and then I was like, do you know what? I might as well fill it because I'm going away for the week. I spend my days living at home, working from home in my pajamas and sweats. So I'm going to bring some nice clothes with me, and I just kind of filled it up so it was full because I knew it would fit in my bag. Obviously that's not necessarily the most minimalist mindset, but I don't really care. I have these 2 little bags which came with this underwear I bought from a brand called Hara the Label, and they are so handy. They came in this little really soft bamboo bag, so I've used them to keep my underwear and my socks in, just so it's separate. I find that when you're traveling, my biggest tip is to get things like packing cubes and keep little bags like this, so you can keep all your things separately and it just makes your life easier, things don't get in a mess, and you can see where everything is. So this one just has my underwear, obviously not going to show you that. Has like a few bras. I don't really wear underwire bras, it's just like bralettes and a few pairs of pants. And then in this one I just have socks, like I said. I then have some sleeping shorts. I also have this bikini and this swimsuit. This swimsuit is from a brand called Vitamin A, which I highly recommend because their stuff is sustainable and it's such a cool brand. They have really nice stuff. And I got this as like kind of like a basic black swimsuit. It's kind of backless and it's so beautiful on. It was very expensive, but I think it's worth the money because It's going to last me a long time, and I've spent years buying cheap bikinis that I have to throw out because they break or they're really uncomfortable or unflattering. So yeah, this is gorgeous, and I'll leave a link below. I have my second set of Girlfriend Collective workout clothes. So I have a sports bra and a pair of trousers. This is a grey set and it's slightly different from my other one. But as I said, I do have a discount code if you want to check them out. I'm absolutely in love with this brand. I have this play suit. I definitely recommend play suits, especially if you're going to a warmer country. This is perfect to just throw on if I'm going to the beach, and I've had this for years. I have a little crop top, which was my dad's, and I chopped it into a little cropped t-shirt. I have this red dress, which I wasn't gonna bring, but I shoved it in at the end because I thought, you know what? I have the space, and yeah, I definitely overpacked on clothes. I'm only here for a week, but I find that when I travel, even if I'm going away for a week or 3 months, I pack the same amount because, I don't know, it just doesn't really make a difference. I have this black dress, which I got from Depop. I also got this from Depop. I really recommend that you shop on Depop and things like eBay because they have so many great clothes for so much less money, and it's so much better to buy secondhand. I've got some absolute gems. This is a black dress that also has shorts underneath, so you can wear it to the beach, you can wear it out and about, you can wear it like riding a bike or something and not have to worry about your dress blowing up because it has shorts underneath, and it's got a really nice cross back to it. I have this little crop top from Brandy Melville, which I never wear, so I tried to bring it with me to see if I'm gonna wear it. If I don't wear it on this trip, I'm donating it because I literally just don't wear it. I also have these little shorts, and these shorts, another thing I really recommend when you travel is to bring little shorts like this. I like to wear these under any dresses so that, again, if it's windy or something, or if you're doing something active, you don't have to worry about your dress going up. And I find them, they always come in handy when I'm traveling. I also bought these comfy shorts in case I have a day where I don't really want to be in anything other than just some comfy running shorts. This is another thing I shoved in last minute. This is from a brand called Bohemian Island, and they make these in Thailand. They're an awesome company as well. They donate to a stray dog charity to help the stray dogs. In Thailand, when we were there, there's so many stray dogs and it's a real issue. So I love that they do that, and they're just, you know, your classic traveller pants. But I always wear these at home to just wander around the house. So I thought if I didn't really want to be in my shorts, I can put these on in the evenings and when we're just kind of lounging around. I have my classic Levi denim shorts. What would a holiday be without them? I have this jumpsuit, which is really nice. I was very lucky. This was an amazing steal. I got this secondhand and it's so gorgeous. It's never been worn, and it's from a brand called Reclaimed Vintage. It fits like a glove and I'm in love with it. I then have this little top, which is from Brandy Melville. Another thing that I really recommend is camisoles like this. I want to get more of these because I always end up wearing them on trips like this because they are just so comfortable. And then finally, of all the clothes, I know all you minimalists out there going, oh my God, you have so many clothes, is this black dress, which I haven't worn in a long time because it went missing and I found it again. And I wanted to see if I wore it. It's kind of like a nice little evening dress or a nice little beach dress. And yeah, as I said, I just kind of shoved everything in there at the end because I was like, well, I might as well fill the packing cube. I also obviously brought these clothes that I'm wearing. This is a pair of trousers that are like kind of culottes, and I got these from a brand called Everlane, which are an amazing company because I know so many of you ask me about sustainable companies and brands and ethical brands. This brand is definitely one to check out. They have lots of kind of fashionable stuff, kind of like your basics and your essentials, but it's also definitely like trendy and very cool. And then this top is a little crop top I've had for years. I don't even know where it's from. And then shoes, I bought these sandals from Zero Shoes. Highly recommend these as a minimalist pair of sandals. I bought these last year, took them traveling. They held up really well. They're really comfortable, and you can walk all day, hike in them. Like, you could run in them, they're so comfortable, and you won't get blisters or anything. And then I have these New Balance trainers. I wasn't originally going to bring 2 pairs of shoes. I was just going to bring these and the sandals, but then my new Veja ones arrived the day we were traveling, and I put them on. I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to wear these because they're so cool. So I ended up bringing 3 pairs of shoes. Definitely don't need to bring 3 pairs of shoes, but these are more like kind of trainers if I knew we were walking all day long, because they're really, really comfy. And finally, I wanted to share with you just like the extras and all the accessories and things that I brought. So I have this towel because Porto is by the beach and we're gonna have probably a beach day or two. I'm not really sure how it's gonna go. I have these sunglasses, which I actually bought for this trip because all of my sunglasses last year broke or I lost them, and I only have 1 pair left and I'm not a fan of them. They're pretty outrageous and something I bought a long time ago when I was a lot more brave. But I got these off of ASOS. ASOS have an eco edit section on the website. It's where I got my vitamin A swimsuit too, and they have a list of fair trade, organic and sustainable brands on there, so it makes your life a lot easier, and it's great because ASOS do next day delivery. And I saw these sunglasses on there because I needed a pair, and I picked them up, and they're, what brand is it called again? I forget the name. I will write the name of the brand up because I've totally forgotten, but they're a really good company. They donate every pair of sunglasses you buy, they donate one to somebody in Africa who needs prescription glasses, which I thought was really cool. And then it came with this handmade, hand-woven case, which I think is from Ghana. They're really cool and basic, and they're gonna go with everything because they're plain, which I didn't have. So yeah, hopefully these will last me a long time. I also brought this little crossbody bag because it takes no room up, and I thought if I don't want to wear the bigger handbag that I have, I can just throw this on if I literally just need my wallet and my phone. And I got this in Vietnam last year. I also brought a little reusable like produce bag along with the canvas bags that I brought. This thing, I have 2 of these. I also brought this in case I wanted to buy any like loose fruit or something. I can just shove it in here. I definitely recommend you bring these because they take up absolutely no room in your bag, and it just means you can reduce the amount of plastic you're using when you're traveling. Speaking of reducing on plastic, I also have this reusable cutlery set which I've kind of customized. I got this off Amazon last year again, and I've kind of lost some of the things, so I still have the fork and the chopsticks, but I lost the spoon. Alex, my boyfriend, put it in the bin when he was throwing away some food. The spoon was inside the food container and he put it in the bin when we were traveling. So I've only got those left, so I've kind of filled it out with a few other things. These little spoons and forks from Coconut Bowls, which I also do have a discount code for. I know I have a lot of discount codes in this video and stuff, but yeah, a lot of these companies send them to me and they offer me discount codes, so why not share it with you? But I'll leave that below. And I also have these stainless steel straws, and when I travel, I really try and make sure to say, I sometimes forget, but I do try to make sure to say when I go out to eat, please no straw, because I notice especially when you're eating out a lot, because I don't really eat out a lot at home, everyone wants to give you a straw everywhere you go, so I have to try to remember that. And it just means that if I'm at the airport or if I buy any takeaway food, I don't need to use the plastic cutlery, and it's kind of nicer having your own anyway, and I just shove this in my bag when I go out for the day. I also have a book. I'm reading Jane Eyre right now. And I also have my bullet journal because my life is in this and it keeps me organised. So the last thing is this little tea infuser. This was a last minute thing. I've never travelled with this before, but last minute I had the thought that I would be without tea this week and it broke my heart. So I brought this with me as well as my tea, which is in the kitchen. I'll go get it for you. So this is my tea, it's decaf Earl Grey. I'm super weird and I love Earl Grey, but I also don't love caffeine, it makes me unwell. So I brought this with me just so I could have comfort at home. I find when I'm traveling, I don't want too many things missing in my life. I like to take my own little home comforts to keep things kind of somewhat normal. So when I come home in the afternoon, evening, and kind of have that little mid-afternoon break before going out for dinner or something, I want to be able to have my little cup of tea. So I use this loose leaf tea at home, so I just put some in a little jar and then brought this with me. I've stopped using or stopped buying tea bags. I still have a lot of tea bags that I need to use up at home, but I've stopped buying them, and all I have to do is put a little bit of tea in here, put it in a cup with hot water, and then I've got an Earl Grey tea. And if I can find some soy milk here, then I'll put some soy milk in it. And I'm probably gonna make myself a cup of tea now, actually, after this video. So that is everything I bought apart from the toiletries, but stay tuned for tomorrow's video because I will be uploading the second part of this with all of the toiletries and makeup that I brought with me. So let me know in the comments what your essentials are for travel. Hopefully some of these items have helped you. I will link everything down below. So yeah, check them out, and I will see you in tomorrow's video and in our vlogs over on our vlog channel. Bye.
Thank you.
We're about to board and it is insanely busy, isn't it? There's literally not a seat